So this might be controversial and you might not agree, but I'm just questioning why, as people, do we always find an explanation around someone's behaviour? So if they're an arse or snappy one day, we'll always look for why they've been like that. But with animals, lots of people don't. Now, I remember growing up and there'd be horses on yards that people would just go, oh, that's just the way that they are. And I know for a fact when my horse threw me off, it was quite a bad fall, ended up very, very injured. But so many people were just like, oh, just sell him, he's obviously a bad horse. And you know what I did? I didn't do that. I contacted the vets and ended up having him scoped, and he had grade 4 ulcers. And funnily enough, I looked deeper into his behaviour that day and realised that it wasn't because he was just an arse. It was because he was in a lot of pain. It's no different from our foster dog. There's some days where he's not great on walks because he gets overwhelmed, shuts down, just lays down. So we looked into it, and the weather triggers his anxiety. So I bought him a raincoat, and that helps him cope a lot better. Back to my horse. That one incident that we had, it was a massive incident for both of us, and it would have been really easy for me to just chalk it up as his fault and that's just him, and it would have been cheaper as well, but I didn't. And unfortunately it took a long time to get rid of the ulcers, so I ended up looking into a lot more why on how our horses live, but also what they eat. And it turns out that a lot of the feeds that were pushed and sold at feed shops aren't that great for our horses. So a diet change, a lifestyle change, and additional herbs that support my horse, he doesn't do that. Ultimately, what I'm trying to say is that it's our own responsibility to look at why our animals are exhibiting that behaviour and not just blame it on them. Then explore different ways in which we can help them with that behaviour. Be that buying a raincoat for my dog that gets anxiety in the rain, or with my horse who stresses internally and gives himself ulcers, making sure that he's got herbs that help that. So if you like this way of thinking, do please like and follow for more.